Does Secretary Clinton have the experience and the intelligence to be a president? Of course she does. But I do question her judgment.
Well, it is true that now that the spotlight is pretty bright here in New York, some things have been said, and Senator Sanders did call me unqualified. I've been called a lot of things in my life. That was a first. Well, make no mistake about it. This is not just an attack on me, it's an attack on President Obama. President Obama, you know, let me tell you why. You may not like the answer, but I'll tell you why. This is a phony attack that is designed to raise questions when there is no evidence or support to undergird the insinuations that he is putting forward in these attacks.
Name one decision that she made as senator that shows that she favored banks because of the money she received.
The obvious decision is when the greed and recklessness and illegal behavior of Wall Street brought this country into the worst economic downturn since the Great Recession.
Well, you can tell, Dana, he cannot come up with any example because there is no example.
If there's nothing in those speeches that you think would change voters' minds, why not just release the transcripts and put this whole issue to bed?
You know, let's set the same standard for everybody. When everybody does it, okay, I will do it. But let's set and expect the same standard on tax returns. Everybody does it, and then we move forward.
I don't want to get anybody very excited. They are very boring tax returns. No big money from the speeches, no major investments. Unfortunately, I remain one of the poorer members of the United States Senate, and that's what that will show.
Just to be clear, tomorrow you will release the 2014 tax returns from you and your family.
Yes.
And what about the earlier ones? What's the problem? What's taking so long?
You know, what we have always done in my family is Jane does them, and she's been out on the campaign trail. We will get them out. We'll get them out very shortly. It's not a big deal.
Earlier this week at the Apollo Theater in Harlem, you called out President Clinton for defending Secretary Clinton's use of the term super predator back in the 90s when she supported the crime bill. Why did you call him out?
Because it was a racist term, and everybody knew it was a racist term.
Do you regret your advocacy for the crime bill?
Well, look, I supported the crime bill. My husband has apologized. He was the president who actually signed it. Senator Sanders voted for it. I'm sorry for the consequences that were unintended and that have had a very unfortunate impact on people's lives.